This is That's Debatable, and I'm your host, Jeremiah Bays, where anything you say can and will be debated. Let's get into it. That's debatable, that's debatable, that's debatable, yeah. That's debatable, that's debatable, that's debatable, yeah. Hey, the drive is really in Cleveland.
Let's go, Ohio.
Nah, you a Laker.
Go, Ohio. I'm a LeBron fan from Ohio. Yeah, let's get it. King James, stand up.
All right, we got Willie Ward in the building.
Yes, sir.
My dog, Saku Cox, a.k.a. DJ Let's Get It. And it's me, Jeremiah Bays. We are live here on That's Debatable. I got the draft on right now.
It's draft night 2021.
King of Leon turning up. First pick, we already know who Urban getting. Another Buckeye. You know, got to see my first championship for real. When I was super young when that first one happened back in 02, 01, 03. Which one year was that?
I think it was 02.
02, yeah. I do remember watching that on TV with my mom. Though.
Young Tressel was in the building.
Yeah.
Craig Krenzel.
Yeah, Tressel was a real one. He ain't telling the boys about them tattoos. Yeah, they did my dog dirty though.
Everybody at Ohio State stand up gentlemen, man. I don't care nobody say. They gonna try to scrutinize us because we are the Ohio State. You know what I mean? They always gonna put respect on that "the" though.
Look at Goodell. I see they got the Trevor Lawrence signs out.
Trevor Lawrence might be something like Jamarcus Russell to me, man.
What?
I don't fall into the hype of Sunshine, man.
What?
Straight up.
I don't think he's gonna do too much in it.
I ain't saying he gonna be too big of a bust as Jamarcus, but I ain't saying he gonna fall up to the hype. Put him on the same category as Mark Sanchez, Sam Darnold. Big facts. Big facts.
No, you
That kind of sound right. That kind of sound right.
Hell no.
Tony Romo. That's what I get those type of vibes from Mr. Lawrence.
Tony Romo. That's
Romo just couldn't stay healthy.
Romo couldn't get past no playoffs. We talking about playoffs, man.
I don't see him doing nothing with a Russian defense at all. Nothing.
Okay, first of all,
Now you're in the pros.
ease up
now.
on Sunshine, dog.
You in the pros now. There's linebackers that run faster than the running back.
Straight up.
Linemen that run just as fast as you.
And he's 6'6", running a 4.5. That's good in my book.
That's good. That's good.
He got the accolades. He got, everything that he did at Clemson. I'm not taking nothing away from that. But I think he's going to be exposed very fast. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to have the same performance.
Welcome to the league. Yeah, nah. Or he going to come out firing on all cylinders.
I would like to see him do something, but, I just don't see it anymore. I can't see it anymore.
Dog, what you been watching?
I've been watching football. You ain't see how the Buckeyes swarmed that dude?
Exactly. I'm going to keep it real, and this is where my analogy
I'm a Buckeye fan, too, so, it's not like I ain't watching.
I'm a big Bengals fan, right? So my man Joe B came in, didn't do too bad behind the offensive line. That was horrible.
Offensive line?
The offensive line was horrible. Okay? So by having the #1 pick with the Jacksonville Jaguars, that offensive line ain't going to be doing too much better. So he already going to be scrambling for his life. He already going to be, you don't know who he's going to be throwing to. Nobody knows about Jacksonville right now. So just to know that you coming into a situation, even though Urban's going to be there, that might help him out a little bit. But just coming into a situation where it's the worst of the worst is #1. You're #1 for a reason. So you go into an offense that hasn't been producing anything. So they got Shark down there, but I don't know anybody else. I got to still do some more research. I just don't think he's going to come out and produce this year. Not saying he's not going to produce at all, but it's going to be a rough season for your boy.
Thinking it might be a surprise. Urban might not even go with that cap. What if he go grab?
He ain't come out of retirement just to take Justin Fields.
What if he go get?
Dog, don't even, dog.
Aaron Rodgers. What if he grab Aaron Rodgers?
Hey, that'd be the trade of all trades, man.
Oh man, that'd be no, hell no. You know why I would hate that? Because I'm a Vikings fan. and I've already been having to deal with this crap. No, a fresh Trevor Lawrence or Matt LaFleur.
The Vikings look pretty good, man.
Yeah, man. We gonna grab top 3 back in the league. Rookie receiver came in top 3 in the receiving yards. Light work, 1,400 yards for Justin Jefferson. First player to get their own what is that called? Animation on their own character in Fortnite. Yeah, they got his little great dance in there. Juju Smith-Schuster. Little TikToker. He ain't got that. So we don't like the Steelers. One thing everybody here can agree on: we don't rock with the Steelers.
No sir.
We don't rock with them. This is no nation of Steelers.
Ain't no curtain in here.
Nah. Still curtain over with too, man.
I wonder what they gonna do.
But ain't no more head too tall Joneses and all that.
Ain't no more Big Ben. Big Ben is going down this year. I know that for sure.
Big Ben is big done.
Big Ben going down, and I'm gonna make this statement right now. Tom Brady going next.
Nah, dog.
Tom Brady going next, man.
I don't think he's gonna make it this year. He might do pretty good.
You didn't think he was gonna make it last year? I can guarantee. Remember we had these conversations, and what I was telling you.
I think the same way that Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs got exposed is the same way that somebody is going to expose Brady and his troops.
Nah.
All it takes is a defense. It is a good defense out there, and everybody's going to be healthy this year, and that is San Francisco.
We got to see what they
will be healthy, and they will be coming. Bosa and the boys will be running through.
The pick is in. We already know it's Trevor.
First pick is in. Let's go.
Duval.
And it's the Jets' fault. Stand up. Jets messed around and won. The Jets had it, and they lost it by winning.
So one thing that you gotta continue to think about with this new season coming in is who's gonna just emerge.
Time out, though.
As the front runner.
How long you been saying? You know what? Time out. Hold on. How long you been saying that about Brady? Is this the first time in a while, or you been saying that for the past few seasons?
Nah, I just see. I mean,
I actually said it for a few seasons.
They've officially brought back everyone.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I give you that.
The receivers.
Everyone. AB was the last of the last.
I'll give you that.
They signed Devin White. They got worry about him next year. They signed David. They signed what's my dog's name? Barrett.
He brought his pieces with him.
They signed.
That's what it is.
With him.
Bro, he's the GOAT.
Everybody's coming back.
Young, hungry defense.
And if they was a year away last year before they won it, what do we think they're gonna be this year? What, another year? I don't know. I just feel like Tom Brady ain't make this move without trying to get a few ships.
I'm gonna put it back on you the same way you put the asterisks on the Brown. This was a bubble season, man. This was a bubble season in the NFL. Even though they didn't play in the bubble, this was a season that still was affected by COVID. You know, so you still didn't get everybody exactly. You didn't get players. Everybody didn't play. Everybody didn't do what they were supposed to do. So I'm not taking anything away from Tom Brady. I'm just saying this was not a complete season to where everybody put on their best performance.
The COVID law system, he's out in the park.
As always, breaking
it. First touchdown because he got to get
inflated balls. I mean, come on.
Bro, make the tackle.
Well, it was an unexpected season. I didn't think he was going to pull it off his first year.
The Jags is on the clock, y'all. The Jags is on the clock.
Breaking news.
They going to take Trevor Lawrence for sure, man.
Nah, bro, I can't give you that, though. The bubble, he went to a new team.
You got to give it to him.
Went to a new team.
You got to give it to him.
He had to prove that he could win without Belichick. He had the fact that he's old and nobody believes in him. They had the slow start to the season. Remember, he put up down 4 and whatever. Like, he did the little 4 thing, and like they was trolling him. And then they went into their bye week, and from there they was firing on all cylinders. Almost lost to my Vikings. We just couldn't get the field goals.
I think KC been paid off.
Nah, dog.
Ain't no way that would have never played out like that. Never.
In the words of Brandon Marshall, somebody should have went to jail that night. The way that boy got beat.
The way that boy got beat. They chase Holmes around that.
Bro, they did that man dirty.
They exposed Holmes. That defense exposed Holmes. That's the same way I'm saying the Brady's gonna get exposed that same way.
They got the line. Yeah, they didn't even wait. Hey, bro, he's going number 1, bro.
It's no doubt that he's gonna go number 1, but at the same time, production is gonna have to come out, and we're gonna have to see what he's gonna put up. And that goes for everybody. That goes for everybody. I don't mean Jamarcus. Like I said, I put him on the same level as Sanchez and your boy Sam Darnold with the Jets right now. I'm not impressed.
He's with the Panthers. I can't give you Darnold because of Adam Gase, and I can't give you Sanchez in the beginning. If he starts off his career like Sanchez started his career off before the butt fumble, back-to-back AFC Championship games, that's not bad.
Mariota, Heisman Trophy winner. Like, he's up there with the elite coming out of college. Not saying he cannot, he can't
was always suspect.
You put him on a field, you're going to expect pretty much greatness out of him just because of who he is. But at the same time, I just think because of the team that he's going to, you're not going to see instant success. You're going to see the struggles. You're going to see,
that I agree with.
So just by saying that, can a kid that, is not going to have all the pieces around him, like right now, can you still come over and achieve? By you being the number 1 pick in the draft, it's not been too many besides like your Peyton Mannings or, a Mike Vick. Cam is still, I mean, if
Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl appearance.
Yeah, I give you that. But
MVP
I mean,
season.
It's rare. It's not for everybody. And I just don't feel, the Jacksonville Jaguars, even just the the conference that they're in, no Super Bowl rings, man.
John Elway.
No Super Bowl ring.
It took him forever to get to the Super Bowl.
He got the 3 and got blown out 3 times before he won his 2.
John Elway.
We talking about Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars. That team is not built for success yet. It's going to come. I'm not.
Where's the Buckeye in you? Did you not watch Urban build the Buckeyes to a set team?
It's going to take a little bit. That's what I'm saying. This year, don't expect success from Trevor Lawrence or Urban Myers.
I expect
6 and 10 at best.
Nah, it's 17 games now.
6 and 11 then.
But,
you're in a conference with,
the conference
already.
is trash.
So we talking about the Jags.
No.
Colts, Titans,
not
Jags,
trash.
Texans.
The Titans.
So they're already gonna be at least 3rd, because the Texans is gonna be worse than them. Forget them. The Texans is gonna be worse than them. So you got the Titans and you got the Colts. Now the Colts is built for success, but we don't know what Wentz is gonna be.
I'm going with the running game one with the Titans. I think they're gonna. make
Derrick Henry a beast, but we gonna see how a 3rd year that do, because his production value has been crazy. He should have been MVP last year too.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry.
Even if you stack the box against Derrick Henry, it's still you can't contain him, man. That's one of the best running backs in the league, if not the best.
But one man ain't gonna win the Super Bowl.
Nah, and I seen him get stopped. Playoff time, he gets stopped.
Playoff time bring out the different animal in a lot of players. It bring out the animal where
We need to see
it
that
tames
200.
everybody.
We need to see that same animal that he is in the regular season.
Like there's a lot of teams.
I got one question for you.
What's on your feet? Looking for some fresh kicks? Well, look no further. Underground Kicks has 100% real, authentic, and affordable shoes for you and the family. At Underground Kicks, you can buy, sell, and trade your shoes. Based right out of our very own Columbus, Ohio, Underground Kicks has everything you need. From brand Jordan to Nike, Adidas, Puma, you name it. Air Max 95s, Jordan 1s, Retros, kid sizes, women's sizes, men's sizes. You can find it all at Underground Kicks 92 on Instagram. Email undergroundkicks2@gmail.com or hit up the number 614-372-3208. That's 614-372-3208 and get in contact with Mr. Underground himself, Brian Raymond, and put your order in today. Underground Kicks. This is where fresh is at. They still ain't. Like, what? Did y'all really take the whole time to decide a pick that y'all tanked for? Like, come on, bro. Look at him. He even got green on. Like, he's dressed as if he was going to be drafted by the Jags. Look at this dude. Sunshine, fresh to death, bro. What I don't like is, did you hear about any of the comments that came out about him? That his dad said, his high school coach said, and his fiance.
I didn't hear
said,
that.
What's that? What you got?
Fiance say that football isn't everything.
Yeah, I heard that.
The dad say, Trevor, I'm willing to die for a championship, like, figuratively.
Yeah, like
then
I'm not playing my heart out to win no championship.
Then the coach said something similar to that too, like he ain't willing to go
Put everything on the line.
Yeah,
to
pretty much.
Win.
Pretty much. He said something about like I ain't got a chip on my shoulder. I understood that. That part I understood because he has been chosen to be the #1 pick since middle school, and he's pretty much lived up to the hype. Now, I mean, I don't know how hard you could go when you win the championship your freshman year, and then you still make the playoffs the next 2 seasons, and he make the championship the next year, and he just ran into hell of a teams. The Tigers, and then they beat our squad the first year. He ran into a super talented Buckeye team this year. All his players then went to the league too for the most part. But yeah, now picks in. It's official. Trevor Lawrence is a Jacksonville Jaguar. Shout out that boy Urban. I hope he's successful.
I want to see success out of him too, even though I badmouthed him a couple seconds ago. I don't mean ill will on nobody.
Dog.
Hey man, I see bust written all over Trevor Lawrence's face.
I know.
I see, just not as much as success as everybody's hyping him up to have. I mean,
It's not gonna be out the gate.
it's not. I watched it with my own 2 eyes, seeing my boy Joe Burrow struggle because of the situation that he walked himself into.
He was balling.
He was, but at the same time,
reckless.
and do you think he's going to be any different? Trevor Lawrence going to be any different? The style of play is a different person, but at the same time,
Like Joe Burrow has the mindset of a linebacker.
For one, he don't, like you said, he's not.
He don't.
He's not playing with a chip on his shoulder.
That's his end, and that's how. Take care of yourself. That's why I hope y'all go Sewell and not Chase. Forget college relationships. We need to protect our asset. That's what we need to protect our asset.
We're trying to put points on the board, man, because our defense carried our team for most of the.
Receivers deep. They already got weapons.
They got Boyd.
Dog.
They got.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
Boyd is a dog.
Boy.
T. Higgins came out of,
dog.
But at the same time, you still need more. And then they just got Thaddeus Moss, too. We're going to see where...
His father's the reason why I'm a Vikings fan.
If everything falls how it falls, I would like to see...
So, y'all need that fat old lineman.
But I'll take that lineman too. No matter where we go, it's going to help.
Asset.
No matter where we go, it's going to help, and it's going to push us forward.
The Jets is on the board. Who is the Jets picking? They got my dog Justin Fields messed all the way up. I had to yell that.
How far you think Fields is going to fall?
I don't know.
About 7.
He better fall into the right situation though.
I've seen him as low as 32 to Tampa Bay.
I did see that. Oh, he goes to Tampa? Oh my God.
Back up.
Ooh, man.
And that's a great place to sit back and relax for a little bit to learn
from the GOAT.
Yeah. So it's not a bad spot to go to.
And this isn't a Garoppolo situation. Like Tom Brady will understand it. Tom Brady will actually probably coach him up. Like Tom Brady,
he's not fearing for his job.
That's why he had to.
Right.
Yeah, get Garoppolo up out of here.
I'm saying in this situation, it'd be good for Justin Fields and it'd be Brady, for both of them.
And he'd be fine with that.
It'd almost be like the same situation that Brady came into with Drew Bledsoe.
Did they pick Zach Wilson? Oh no, they showing him. Who is this kid? Brigham Young University. Came out of nowhere. What'd I say? 11 yards in the attempt, third in the FBS.
I translate just a little bit to the NFL from college.
So if you think Trevor is Jamarcus Russell, what is this kid gonna be?
He 1B. You know what I mean? They all on the same category. How you think he can handle
New York?
New York is a tough market to play in, first of all. And it's like playing in... Yeah, Philly. That's a tough place to play in. The Jets, and they're expecting, great things to come out of these players so early. But like I said, you coming into a situation where your team was just at the bottom of the barrel just a year before. So you can't expect too much success and be realistic about it. It's not too often where you see a team be at the bottom of the barrel and then come, full circle just one season later. You're going to get it maybe 2-3 down the line. I kind of equate it to the same thing as a presidency. 4 years is your term, but like the first 2 years, you still trying to clean up the other person's mess. You know what I mean? So you give that person a little bit of time, unless you got somebody like Big Ben. I happened to come in his first season and then he had success.
He walked into a championship.
Exactly. When you walk into a situation and it's kind of pre-built, he wasn't number one pick though. You know what I mean? He came in like 16, or I don't know where he fell in the draft, but he was in the same draft with Rivers, Eli Manning. So he fell, he was down there a little bit. So when you come into a situation like that and it's pre-built, it's good for you. So if, like I said, with Fields, if he would fall all the way to 32, it's not a bad situation for him. Money-wise, you looking at the money.
If Fields is on the board when my Vikings is there, they better take him. he better get Kirk's back up. I think this is Kirk Cousins last year as our quarterback if he mess up. If we done revamp this defense back to at least how it should have been.
And with the pickup of Patrick Peterson, man, you gotta love that.
Oh no, I 100% love that. I don't love it. Now Patrick Peterson is like he's Saudi or whatever, and he's gonna try to show it on the field. I love that. I didn't love the pickup for what he could do on the field.
So ain't Russell up for grabs too this year?
Nah, that's hype.
Hold on with that. No,
that's just hype.
No, he's really mad. Now let
Aaron Rodgers mad.
He ain't Aaron Rodgers mad. Now let another season of this go on. He gonna be that mad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I like the Peterson pickup. Not for what he could do on the field, but for what he bring to my young guys in that locker room. Because all last season we had 2 rookies starting, Gladney and Dantzler. Jets are still on the clock, 3 minutes left. But we had Gladney and Dantzler, and they've been starting they started that whole year. What he could do for them 2 corners, and on top of him being hungry again because they cut him, we having Harrison Smith back there. I love it. And he changed his number to 7.
So let's talk about those numbers real quick. What do you think about the number changing and being able to lower your number if you were a receiver or take the lower numbers?
That's hard. I think it's hard. It brings back it's a kid's game. At the end of the day, them as adults playing a kid's game. They were blessed enough and fortunate enough to make it that far. They play because of the love of the game.
I've heard some of the veterans, the Deion Sanders,
Tom Brady,
the older generation saying that, it takes away from the integrity of the game a little bit, which I don't agree with at all. A number isn't going to take away. They say a receiver should keep the 80 numbers. A lineman shouldn't come lower than a 60 number.
No, I feel like offensive linemen should still be in 60 through 90.
But a defensive lineman, you see somebody like one of the.
I feel like D tackles should be in that. I feel like D ends should have that luxury of single digits. D tackle, like the actual fat guys. Nah,
I've seen tackles with a 3. I want to say a Texas A&M player, maybe a Clemson player.
Those numbers aren't even those guys type numbers. They shouldn't even be that low. Like the lowest they should go is 12 or something.
Right.
Nah, double digits. Did they get him? Pick his in.
You should be excited about this. I'll say this: Joe Douglas, GM of the Jets, will draft.
Let's get a little bit of NFL draft in here. I don't know if we're allowed to do this. Shh, don't tell nobody.
Sam never had that. He's gonna get it in.
The Jets look like they geek.
It's probably good for both. The trade's supposed to benefit both teams.
I think it's going to be no surprises in the first, probably about 4 picks.
Rather than Sam had,
We still got to see what the Niners is doing.
I think Atlanta, once Atlanta gets on the board, that's when everything is going to start. You know,
just
at some point during the draft, we see something that shakes up.
For quite some time, but the fans in New York get a chance to cheer for their new savior. For the second time in 4 seasons, the New York Jets will draft.
Yeah, hopefully they build around him the right way this time. Don't sign no washed up running back. Don't sign no remedial coach.
With the second pick in the 2021 NFL
What are you talking about, Raj?
The New York Jets select Zach Wilson.
No surprise.
Quarterback, BYU.
I think we might have heard some boos from the New York crowd too.
But technically, that is a surprise. Because where the hell did he come from?
No clue. BYU. That's the only thing we know.
Like I was saying before, Trevor Lawrence has been the #1 quarterback through this entire time.
At 97.1 The Fan, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and after a year of lockdown, we can't wait to get back outside and onto the golf course. Sunshine and needing permission to golf means that Mother's Day is just around the corner. We believe it's incredibly important to show our gratitude and appreciation to the ones we love. So tell us about the woman in your life who held your family together during the pandemic. Go to diamondseller.com, click the Get Out and Shine contest link, and tell us why she matters most for your chance to win. The winner selected will get to design their own handcrafted Diamond Seller Mother's Day pendant. A once-in-a-lifetime global pandemic means a once-in-a-lifetime giveaway for a once-in-a-lifetime woman.
You're the real MVP.
While you're on our website, browse our beautiful selection of designer earrings, necklaces, and jewelry in our easy-to-use online gallery. And if you are ready to get outside, book an in-store appointment at one of our exclusive Diamond Seller locations and let us cater to every detail. When it's finally time to get back out in public, make sure she outshines the rest.
Justin Fields has been a #2 quarterback through this entire time since middle school. All of a sudden, he the last one in, first one out. He's not progressing the plays. I'm like, bro, that kid is a football player, bro. He's a football player.
I get you.
And he's a bro. Zach Wilson, I feel like
Sam Darnold again.
No. Stop dissing Sam, bro.
Sam didn't do anything.
What did they give him to do something with?
They gave him Le'Veon Bell.
Who was that? Like I said, a washed up running back. Like I said, a washed up running back. He went there for the money, bro. He went there with an agenda. He didn't
They gave him Groveport's best Le'Veon Bell.
Man, you know what?
He made it to the Super Bowl.
Ooh, lucky this part ain't on camera, cause man, I know a lot of them Groveport guys don't like how my opinion on Bell. It is what it is. A washed up running back ain't gonna help out Darnold, and a remedial coach ain't gonna help out Darnold with a poor track record. Tell me what's the case for Gase?
It's a lost case. I mean, it's.
So what was Sam supposed to do? How was his weapon Le'Veon Bell?
I don't know what weapons he had in New York for real.
And they let his main weapon go, Robbie Anderson, which he's back with him in Carolina. I don't know how the Panthers are going to look. That coach is not going to be in his second year. They also did my dog Teddy dirty.
They did Teddy wrong. Just sending him to the Broncos, and that don't look good for Locke either.
Locke out of there, but they drafted somebody tonight too.
This is where I think it's going to get interesting.
The Niners is up.
We're #3 pick with the Niners.
The Niners is up.
Interesting right here.
I think our Buckeye might be going to the Niners.
I think Trey Lance might be coming up here too, but
it could be Rock.
Let me see what he's talking about.
I know for sure that you are a New York Jet.
You know what? I wouldn't believe it till the day it happened, but this is exactly what I was hoping for. I'm so excited for the opportunity, and I know we're going to have something special, and so I can't wait to get to work.
It's been so long since we saw a player here.
Yeah, man. Like we was talking about earlier about the.
You know what? The whole situation is still so surreal for me. I'm soaking in every moment. I'm looking around, and this is a blast. This is a dream come true for me.
Zach, New York, it's a big stage. What is it about your personality, your mentality, that you know you're the right fit?
Yeah, I know these guys need a good quarterback, a good leader, and I think I got those qualities, and I can't wait to go in there. I love the coaching staff. I love everything they have to offer, and I can't wait to get to New York City.
Zach, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Who your head coach?
New York, New York. And like I was saying, like these players getting drafted in, and we was talking earlier about Lawrence and would he be good or not. Okay, let's talk about Urban Meyer. He did good in Florida. He did good at Ohio State. How you think he's gonna be in the pros? I mean, do you think he just gonna jump in and shake it up like
it's a different game.
Ohio State?
When you're dealing with collegiate players who are not really grown men yet, they still 18, 19 years old. When you talking about a grown man, you gotta help to buy into that philosophy. Whatever he's trying to get these players to believe, first of all, you gotta come in and let these players, to understand who he really is. You're not about to sell a dream to no millionaire already. They already been, you can't buy that.
Yeah, these players got more money than you got.
Yeah, so they already coming at you kind of like,
you fat check himself.
He's coming with a fat check.
To bring, I don't even remember his contract, but to bring him out of retirement, that had to be a fat bag.
He's coming with a fat check.
Fat bags.
I'm not gonna say he's gonna do bad. I think it's gonna take some time for that everything to coordinate.
Couple years,
about 2-3 years. Trevor Lawrence should be a little bit better. They're gonna have the picks.
Jamarcus Russell.
Nah, I'm like I said, I put him on the level. Jamarcus Russell to the extreme. That's like saying zero. That's bust. I don't mean bust. Like I said, Sam Darnold, Mark Sanchez.
He's not even a bust. He's an embarrassment, bro.
Jamarcus Russell was the biggest hype.
80 yards on his knee, but he can't stand up in the pocket for nothing, bro. But to answer your question, bro, I think Urban, Ryan Day has been our coach for 2 years.
Correct.
Which means 3 years ago was Urban's last year. 4 years ago, players have to at least play 3 to 4 years of college ball, right?
3, yeah.
It's been 3 to 4 years since these players were freshmen, right? So, which means 3 years ago, Trevor Lawrence was a freshman. 3 to 4 years ago, Urban Meyer was recruiting all of these athletes, the main guys, to Ohio State. He knows who to select already. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's gonna get a good selection out of this.
Nah, but not just that. That's just through building through the draft. Now we gotta see. They went with Mac Jones, bro.
They still got a minute 40 seconds.
Oh, okay. I was about to say no.
There's no way that Mac Jones. I mean, I don't feel a lot of love from these quarterbacks that they just hyping up so much.
I'm trying to hear you, booger.
They hyping these quarterbacks up so much. I'm not loving these guys. I'm just ready to see these boys play, man.
To tell me that you like Mac Jones because he processes information the fastest.
That Alabama system is designed to win. I mean, you got speedy receivers that you can just throw the ball and go get it. And then you got Najee Harris in the backfield. You can hand the ball off. It takes a lot of pressure off of you when you can hand the ball off to a beast like that.
And you're only mentioning the weapons. They have the best linemen in the country.
Right.
Bro, outside of anything Wisconsin, because, besides anything Wisconsin, Bama got all them corn-fed bread dudes.
I mean, you look at Tua. You look at Tua and how he performed in Miami last year, which wasn't bad.
Man, they kept pulling him, taking him. That probably messed with the player's confidence, dog.
So, okay, let's go and ask this. How many of these top picks are expected to come in and play? Do you expect Trevor Lawrence to come in day one and be on the field?
100%. I expect him to beat out Gardner Minshew in training camp. Gardner Minshew is technically the starter. I expect Trevor Lawrence to compete for the job. I expect him to take the job and get it sometime in the preseason. I don't see a lane of Trevor sitting, especially behind Gardner. Minshew mania is real.
It is.
That's almost like the Linsanity thing. Like, bro, Minshew mania is real. Okay, they picked Trey Lance. I knew it.
You got him?
Yeah, I'm happy. The Niners is going to be a problem, and I'm happy at least they're not in my division. They're in my conference, so I'm going to still have to deal with them. Yes, sir.
I like that pick better than Trevor Lawrence and Mr. Mr. Wilson.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
And he's not expected to start. He gets to sit at least. No, he gonna get to sit at least a year, bro. 1 year.
Jimmy G ain't.
You know
he's
what?
not. Ever since he left behind Brady,
he's not gonna have to take Jimmy's spot. Jimmy's just gonna get into it. I'm not gonna win because I don't want to speak into existence. Or this pick might motivate Jimmy. Who knows, Jimmy? While they've been slandering Jimmy G's name, he's probably been somewhere ducked off with some porn star. He ain't said a word. Dude ain't said a word. Yeah, you ain't no dude. Yeah, as soon as he got to the bank, got that tag. He called it on a dinner date with a porn star. Yeah, Jimmy. They call him Jimmy GQ.
That's my type of guy.
Yeah, I bet.
My type of guy.
Hey, congratulations, Trey Lance.
straight up.
Welcome to Jesse Mae's Corral Cuisine. We are a family-run independent restaurant offering the best Southern homestyle cooking in the Columbus area. We offer a great takeout menu for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Just pop in and say hello at 3671 East Livingston Avenue, Columbus, Ohio, 43227. Open from Wednesday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Even check out the Jesse Mae's website at jessemayscorralcuisine.com. Check out the menu, Southern style home cooked meals at fair prices. Jesse Mae's signature breakfast served from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. only. Jesse Mae's signature New York strip steak with 2 eggs, fried potato, and toast. 6 wings and waffle with 2 eggs, fried potatoes. The belly buster pancake platter. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. And that's just the breakfast part of the menu. Go ahead and go onto the Jesse Mae Corral Cuisine website. Check out the lunch and dinner options. See what you can find. It's the best food around. The Falcons.
They going Pitts, or are they about to go quarterback too?
If the Falcons don't go Pitts, they stupid. If the Falcons don't go Pitts, they a dirty bird. Matt Ryan is only 32. He's only, this year be the 21 season, so he's only 4 seasons removed from his MVP. And I also feel like the biggest problem is finally gone. Dan Quinn. They hired the wrong coach. They should have promoted Shanahan and built from that.
I'm not for sure what grapevine I was listening to. Not the actual question. Is Julio on the move?
It's not that he's on the move. People been asking.
Is he being
about
shopped?
He's not being shopped, but people been asking about it. Matter of fact, I got this graph. Who needs to make this move if Julio's being shopped? But I feel like they just need to have the best offense with Ridley, Julio, and if they take Pitts.
I think Gurley is still going to come out and do something phenomenal at some point. His performance that he had with the Rams, how he left that Rams team, and even his performance last year wasn't, up to his expectations. I still think he got something in the tank that can still help a team like Atlanta move forward. And that's another conference too it's still open with Carolina, the Saints. Who knows how the Saints are going to perform? That NFC South is wide open to me.
What if the Jaguars make the move for Julio?
That sounds about right. That'll be
for Trevor Lawrence.
That would make Trevor Lawrence
to make him Trevor Lawrence's go-to receiver.
That'll be a good way to come into the NFL as a quarterback.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that.
With the security blanket.
But they have DJ Shark, that's the same player.
It's only one.
Julio's Julio. I retract my last statement. I retract my last statement.
It's only one Julio.
I retract my last statement. It's the same build.
It's not going to end up.
But he don't got the cachet that Julio got. He don't have the resume Julio got. And the thing I love about who's my favorite outside of my Viking receivers and of course Will Diggs now because he's not a Viking anymore. But outside of those guys, Julio's my dude. But because he's not a diva, he's not in the papers, he don't need the attention. In my book, he's still the best receiver in the league. He's been battling injuries. Go to Florida, finish out your career. He could also be a part of one of the best offenses because Matt Ryan's not done, and he know how to sling that ball. Picks in. Hold on.
Francisco 49ers starting this season. Okay, so now let us set the stage. I told you 3 and 4.
Ding, ding, picks in.
So we going Pitts?
Most likely.
It seems they have 3 options. One of them would be to trade out. It does not appear they've done that as the pick is already in. The other options would be then to take a quarterback who would be the heir apparent to Matt Ryan or to go a different direction.
It could be Mr. Fields at this pick. I don't see how everybody is hyping this tight end up to be the next Randy Moss per se.
Yeah, he said it himself. I'm going to be the GOAT tight end.
And that could be true. I mean, that's Tony G. You got to look at Tony G. You got to look at Gronk. You got to look at Gates from San Diego. There's a lot of great tight ends, but
even though he be trolling with the basketball stuff, that boy Shea Sharp, Tony Gonzalez.
Gil, come on, Gil.
Man. Kellen Winslow Jr. picks in. And the Atlanta Falcons select
Justin Fields, Ohio State University.
Picks not announced yet. Don't listen to that.
2021 NFL Draft. The Atlanta Falcons select Kyle Pitts.
No shockers here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the potential Super Bowl champion in the next 5 years is on the clock. The Cincinnati Bengals with the number 5 pick is on the clock.
You're not even the best team in Ohio, fam.
Child, please. Like my dude Chad gonna tell you, child, please, man.
Child, please.
The Browns has
the best team in Ohio.
I can't even judge with that like ever, man. I done talked a lot of trash these last couple minutes, which has been just a lot of hearsay.
Undefeated against the Bengals, fam.
We ain't even arrived yet, man. We got a whole new regime yet. What did I say before? It takes 2 to 3 years, 3 to 4 years for the team really to start meshing, man. For everybody to stay healthy on this Bengals team, it's going to be a whole different year for us. You know what I mean? We was plagued by injuries. AJ Green ain't the player that he once was. We lost our quarterback, running back.
He about to eat in Arizona, though.
Man, that's where everybody's going to retire right now. Him and Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's still there?
Still playing at a high level.
I'm not knocking that, man. And I hope AJ have much success.
And the number 1 target is arguably the best receiver in the league.
Yep, Bengals on the clock.
Hopkins.
Not denying none of that, man. In that conference, you went out there with LA. You out there with that super defense in San Francisco. It's not an easy conference. And you got Seattle with the Legion of Boom is going to return at some point. It's not going to be easy for it.
LB been gone. Oh, they ain't coming back.
The Boom is going,
The Boom is a poof.
Not a poof.
It's a poof.
The Cardinals are the bottom of that NFC West.
He's compared to Travis Kelce. They're comparing him to Travis Kelce, so that's a high comparison. What do you think? Kyle Pitts.
That's a hell of a comparison.
He's good. I can't knock nothing from Kyle Pitts because I do believe he is what they say he is.
Tight end, slot, wide out.
I believe I think he's going to live up to the hype.
6'7".
I think he's going to live up to the hype.
Dog,
that gives you got Julio.
If he got a quarterback that can get him the ball, yeah, he's going to be trouble.
That Atlanta team is about to be something vicious, man. You got Julio, you got Ridley, you got now Pitts, you got Gurley. That offense, it should, if nothing works in Atlanta, you got to fire everything. You got to get rid of everybody.
You see what Julio said last year at the beginning of the season? What I got to play? Receiver, tight end, the cornerback? I was cracking up. This dude named like 5 positions. Like, I will play offense. Do I got to kick the ball, be the kickoff return? He said, I will. He was tired of losing, frustrated. Yeah, if Matt Ryan stays there, it'll be a pretty good season, I believe.
It's shaping up so far. Every single mock draft that we've seen, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's what we've seen. Like I said, at some point, the NFL draft is going to start shaking up and you're going to start seeing some things, some trades are going to start coming through. And we got to remember about that. Trades are still can happen with these picks. You know, it's not likely, but they can happen. I.e. Eli Manning. Eli ended up in San Diego, didn't want to play in San Diego, ended up going to New York. That can still happen. So trades are still going to happen. Aaron Rodgers didn't just pull that out for no reason.
Eli flat out said
he ain't want to go. Yeah. You haven't had any of that, no type of hype like that.
That's his last name right there.
That was it.
I just want to see who the Bengals is picking.
If they go Sewell, we win. If we go Chase, we still win. They've been saying a lot of different stuff.
I wonder if y'all going to shake up the globe. We got the 14th pick. If Justin Fields fall to the 14th pick.
14th pick ain't going to be bad for Justin. Even if that is Minnesota, I can see him in Minnesota definitely hooking up with Jefferson. That'd be amazing for,
You talking about Jefferson. I'm thinking about the backfield. Him and Cook.
Now, you talk about somebody got to stay healthy. Cook got to stay healthy, man.
He was healthy last year.
Season?
The past 2 years, for real. 2 years ago, he missed a couple games on that stretch. Which is why he ain't never finished in the league, because he lead the league in rushing all year. Lead the league in rushing all year. I did, Derrick Henry go his rampage the past 3 years, 3 weeks of the season, like the last 3 weeks of the season for the past few years, and then next thing you know, he win a rushing title. But no, Cook did good health-wise last year. Definitely earned his contract, and when he stay healthy, he's a top 3 back in the league. I'm gonna take him over anybody. He could do anything. Fast. He could go in the hole, out the hole. He ain't afraid to lower his shoulder. He physical. He could catch the ball, and I'm just happy he ain't got no fumbling problem.
Yeah, that's true.
AP had a fumbling problem out the gate.
Wow,
that was
great. AP.
Man, he was so physical. He
was too physical.
How you fumble 5 times in a championship game? 3 of them lost. Like, what is you doing? Quickest recovery in NFL history from an ACL. Come back and win MVP. Never been done before. Come on, Cincy, who you got?
We at the number 5 pick of the NFL draft, and after this pick, this show is gonna come to an end. I just want to say right now, I've enjoyed my time with my man Baze. It's cool. It's been real. We did some amazing things this year. We're gonna continue to do amazing things. So people just keep an eye out for more things to come. This class of 2021, man, we doing amazing things.
And I double down on that. Good stuff. They say Sewell, the 4th best player left, though, but he's the best lineman.
He is the best lineman. It's gonna be at some point you're gonna have somebody else coming off the board at a non-quarterback position. position besides Pitts. I mean, I guess we just took Pitts at a non-quarterback position.
They took that 3-hour drive. Well, no, that's not the 3-hour drive. That's like 6 hours. From Cincy to Cleveland, because it's 3 hours from here to there. Either way.
This is going to put the AFC North back into alignment because we're not going to be at the bottom. I guarantee that. I bet my whole entire year check that Cincinnati won't be at the bottom of the AFC North next year. Look for somebody like the Steelers.
No, y'all finish it. It's going to be the Browns and the Ravens battling out for the top spot, though. That I will say.
Protection, or we going to go receiver? Chase, Sue.
Do you agree with that? The Browns and the Ravens.
The pick is in?
Oh, they didn't take Chase.
marrChase. marrChase. I told you, boy. Protection, we all right. But give them more weapons, we running, boy. Let's go. Mixon, Chase, we all in. Who they? We out.
They really picked him.
Yes, sir. Hey, hit that. What you call it? How you doing? It's over with, man. It's over with. It's a 3-head monster with us right now, man. Speed kills. That's more weapons. Protection, we got it. We already got picked up a tackle.
All right, so obviously they don't care about Joe Burrow's knee. So we just gonna say that
they picked up a great tackle already. We still gonna be all right.
You know he weak in the knees, man.
Gonna get the ball with that.
You know he weak in the knees, man.
Still young though. Got enough to build back.
Weapons is the key game.
But you do know that it's gonna be the Ravens and the Browns battling it out for that top spot in the AFC North, right?
I can't knock that right now. We did, like I said, 3-4 years, man. Just continue to watch.
So
T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, marrChase.
Okay.
We coming for heads. We putting points on the board. We coming for like a back in the day, Isaac Bruce, Marshall Falk, that whole fastest team on turf. You know what I mean?
Nah.
We putting points on the board. We ain't worried about nothing else. Look at my man, draped out, all white, big clean boy.
Nah.
Take the shoes out. You already have the orange shoes on. Welcome to the team, Chase.
Y'all not about to be the Rams, bro. I don't even know if y'all gonna be the Bengals with Chad.
That was a great team. Hushmanzada, Chad.
I love Hushmanzada.
Rest in peace, my man, Chris Henry.
That was a good game. I mean, that was a good team.
Rudy Johnson, Chris Perry out of the team up north. Come on, man. Carson Palmer, if his knees would have held up, we would have been a lot better too.
You know what happened?
Life happened and it hit us fast.
Nah. What did they do about his line?
They had a good line back then too. We out, folks. Been real.
All right, this was the top 5 draft coverage. This is That's Debatable. I'm your host, Jeremiah Bays, here with 2 of my guests, Will Ward, my dog, Sakoot Cox.
Let's get it.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
This is That's Debatable, and I'm your host, Jeremiah Bays, where anything you say can and will be debated. That's debatable. That's debatable. That's debatable. Yeah, that's debatable. That's debatable.